Quick context, Mitchie D is a indie artist when it comes to rapping. They've been making songs for years on their YouTube, on their SoundCloud, and unfortunately right now it might be a little difficult to do any of those things because a tornado struck their house. And the landlord decided to sue and evict him by the end of the month. So there's a GoFundMe in the description, the link down below in the comments. If you hear that, you feel a bit frustrated and feel like, if you got $1 to spare, it's all good. If you don't, totally fine, it's your business. But what that is and how it is relevant to the Kendrick and Drake beef, and even J. Cole for that matter, I'll explain. See, the Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef might be over, but what's not over is the constant conversation of, do you need some sort of like club banger or something, especially if you're growing, you're not going to be touring with people and stuff like that to get exposure, to get yourself out there. See, in my opinion, Mitchie D, for example, is a great artist. One of the things they might not have if you go and look at their channel or their songs on SoundCloud is what you would call a club banger. There's just been this conversation that's existed forever about that, to the point, in mentioning J. Cole, I forget, you're gonna have to fact check me a little bit on this one, but I want to say it was Nas even, that was kind of like, they kind of betrayed themselves a little bit by making Workout, the song Workout. And granted, maybe they did if you've been a longtime fan of theirs or a fan before they even put out that song, but for some other people, that was the first time you even ever heard of who J. Cole was that song, because that song was something that was able to be put out on the radio and stuff like that. So the question I'm pitching to you, first of all, before we continue is, do you think that's like a necessary thing an artist, small or even big, needs to do to either get themselves out there or stay relevant, is make sure they keep putting out a song that can be, easily digestible with its lyrics and stuff like that, and be able to be something that can be bopped in clubs and, top charts and be dancing to and all that stuff. Because with this, and the title of the video is something probably like, Not Like Us is amazing for a reason you probably don't think, or something like that, is having to do with kind of that. When you look at Kendrick and Drake, one of the things I've seen talked about is, the thing about Drake is, even if his lyrics aren't as deep as Kendrick's, his stuff is in fact more digestible, if you will. The comparison that a lot of people have made is like Prince and Michael Jackson, where Michael Jackson's stuff was widely popular partly because it was a bop, if you will. Kendrick's stuff, it's not that he's not popular, don't get me wrong, or hasn't made bops before, but ideally, if you were to look at the two of them and could only use lyricists for one of them, you'd probably use it for Kendrick. Obviously, that's up to opinion. I'm gonna let you have your opinion about that. But in saying that, now we get to Not Like Us. Euphoria, some people say, was amazing, but you couldn't dance to that. Now, why are you trying to dance to a diss track is your own business, not gonna lie. But Not Like Us definitely then was in fact that dance song. It was that song that you could dance to. And that's something we've, universally seem to agree on, is it's a bop. It made people that be like, I'm not a Crip and I want to Crip walk to it, right? But the thing about it that is amazing that maybe isn't talked about or considered is it adds to that conversation on even a bigger artist level, right? Like, people are going to remember Kendrick regardless at this point. People were still going to listen to him regardless at this point, but people are definitely listening to him more on that song because it's something that can just be put out anywhere. It's something you can dance to. And as a YouTuber, admittedly, it is cool that a lot of his songs in this beef have been copyright claimed free. He's taken copyright claims off of it. You can just put it in your, videos and stuff and be good. So going back to Mitchie D for a second, if you're someone who wants to go look at his stuff and come back in comedy even be like, oh yeah, his stuff is really good, maybe that's the only thing missing, I would be kind of interested in people's opinions on that. And admittedly, for transparency, making this video is in part to support his current situation. They have, at the point of making this video, to the end of the month to work that out. Some people have already donated, so it's got to do 2,000 of the 5,000 needed. And again, even if it's $1 to spare, don't make it, it's not like one of those where it's like, oh, I only have $1 though. Any donation is a good donation. Don't beat yourself up over that. And if you can't, again, because you got your own struggles and stuff, I ain't here to judge you. We all got things going on, and it's fine. You can also donate anonymously if you're someone that's like, I want to donate, but will it put my name? It won't. It's all good. There's a system that goes through there. If you want to do that and help that brother out, go for it. But in the bigger conversation too of, is that needed? Do indie artists or big artists need to have a club beat? Betrayal if they were maybe of their style, and then they can always go back to their style afterwards once they get more people in the door. It's kind of like YouTube and playing ball that way, where we sometimes, as a YouTuber, we play ball with the algorithm. We make a certain thumbnail a certain way and a title a certain way because, like, we know it will do well. And then once we got people back in the door, we kind of go back to being a bit more honest about stuff. How do you feel about that? Comment in the comment section down below. If you feel like donating in advance, thank you. I know he'll appreciate it if you could say thanks as well at the moment. But that's gonna be all for this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification, the actual subscribe button. But I don't know what video will be next. We just have to wait and see. So till next time, take care and enjoy pizza responsibly. Thank you for watching.